The mysterious death of Marie Osmond. On December 26, 2024, the cruise ship Elysium sparkled in the deep blue ocean, like a precious gem amidst the gentle waves. This was not just a simple music performance, but also an event filled with meaning for thousands of Marie Osmond's fans. The atmosphere of the party was promising, blending emotions, memories, and an inseparable yearning for the night. Music lovers from all over the world gathered here, regardless of geographical distances or time, for one reason: to witness and experience the voice that had resonated in countless hearts. Marie Osmond was not just a singer, she was a symbol of resilience and love. Her artistic journey spanned 4 decades, with melodies and lyrics that millions of fans had remembered and cherished, each song becoming an essential part of their memories. Marie dedicated her entire life to music, continually striving and exploring herself, delivering profound works filled with human values to her audience. Her journey was not only a race in the glitzy limelight but also a battle against the lessons and pains of life. In that moment, as Marie stepped onto the stage, the dazzling lights illuminated her face, creating a dreamlike space. The glow from the twinkling lights mirrored the stars in the night sky, with Marie shining like the brightest star among them, suddenly glowing amidst the multitude of attentive gazes. Her warm and radiant smile conveyed a sense of peace and happiness to everyone present. As she opened her mouth to sing, the audience was swept away by a whirlwind of heartfelt sounds. Marie's voice rang out, flowing like a crystal-clear stream, shimmering with love and sadness. She began the performance with the song Paper Roses, a famous ballad that she had cherished since the beginning of her career. The first notes sounded like chimes, and immediately, a sacred silence enveloped the auditorium. Each lyric, every rhythm seemed to contain a part of her soul, opening up and sharing with all who listened. Each phrase was like a small story, inviting the listener into memories and feelings that only music could reveal. She was not merely singing. She made every audience member feel as if they were standing before a wondrous tale told through music. Marie's voice evoked sweet memories and the pains she had endured in life. She shared stories of her childhood, her dreams that she never abandoned, and the struggles she had faced. Her heartfelt confessions made everyone feel close, as if they were holding hands together to overcome life's challenges. Marie offered her audience not just music but a part of herself, a part of her sorrows and joys, her desires and hopes. Throughout the performance, Marie recounted many stories, from her childhood dreams to significant milestones in her career. She spoke of those who had raced alongside her in every melody, from masters in the music industry to her close companions. She did not hesitate to share her difficult times, moments when she had to face doubt and criticism. Yet, it was these very moments that helped her grow, to be stronger, and above all, she found inspiration in the pains she had to endure. However, amidst the applause and continuous cheers, a sudden chill swept through, stirring up a storm of emotions in the audience. The joy suddenly turned into anxiety as people noticed that the color on Marie's face was fading. Her gentle but anxious gaze seemed to show that something was wrong. The first signs, albeit small, were enough to remind everyone of the fragility of life. All eyes were turned towards her, awaiting each moment, hoping it was just a temporary metaphor in a beautiful story. And then, in shock and disbelief, Marie collapsed in the middle of the stage. The music abruptly ceased, the space turned still, and the lights seemed to stop shining. Medical staff rushed onto the stage, panic rippling through the auditorium. Fans, hearts beating in sync with hers, felt a wave of fear wash over them. No one could imagine that the concert they had long awaited could end in such a way. Marie was immediately taken to the emergency room, but the worries were only escalating. People gathered at the site, praying for her, hoping this was just a temporary incident. But when the shocking news was announced, Marie Osmond had passed away from a stroke. The feeling of pain surged like a great wave, sweeping away all previous joy. For millions, she was not just an artist but part of their lives. A soulmate whose every lyric had touched the depths of their hearts. Millions of photos were shared on social media, and the hashtag #RIP Marie Osmond quickly spread, becoming a repository of memories and emotions from music lovers. Heartfelt tribute posts emerged from friends, colleagues, and even those who had never met her but felt a familial bond with her. Media outlets rushed to publish articles, interviews, and stories about her life, career, and the legacy that Marie left behind. Even books about her life were published, chronicling the songs that followed history and her impact on music and community. The feelings of grief were inexpressible, and just days later, a memorial service was held at a grand church in Los Angeles, where thousands gathered, bringing flowers, candles, and small handwritten letters. The atmosphere was solemn, warm, and deeply emotional, where the pent-up feelings touched each individual present. Sobering cries, tear-filled yet still glimmering with hope, were manifest throughout, showing the love and gratitude towards a person who had touched their hearts. During the ceremony, Marie's songs echoed, each lyric acting like a warm embrace, soothing pains and rekindling beautiful memories. Everyone sang together, not only to remember but also to share the spiritual strength that Marie had brought to them. The sounds resonated in the space, creating a blend of past and present, of sorrow and hope. In each rhythm, people found empathy with one another, like a flickering flame that would never extinguish. As time passed, Elysium, the cruise ship where Marie's final performance took place, became a sacred location. This ship transformed into a symbol, where not just fans but all music lovers gathered to remember and pay tribute to the life of this great artist. Tribute events were held annually on December 26, to commemorate not just a voice but an entire soul that dedicated her life to music. Each ceremony was filled with love, songs, and stories that created a warm rhythm in the community. Time passed, but fans continued to preserve the memory of Marie. Photos hung on walls, vivid memories alive in their hearts. Each time they played one of her songs, a recollection, an emotion would return, reminding them of the love music brings. Young audiences also sought out and explored Marie's music, cutting and stitching classical notes into vibrant artworks, breathing new life into old tunes. Her songs passed down from generation to generation, reviving gifts of love and knowledge from the vast. Journalists, scholars, and music lovers embarked on research into Marie's life and career. They wrote about her successes, obstacles, and the battles she endured. Emotional books spoke not just of music but of the strength of courage, faith, and the life values she championed. These works served not only as repositories of memories but also as sources of inspiration for younger generations, sparking passion to pursue dreams and never give up in the face of hardships. Marie Osmond did not only leave a mark in music, she also created a strong community where love for her and her songs connected people. This was not just a music space but a place filled with hopes, aspirations, and unfulfilled dreams of everyone. The hugs, the tightly held hands during difficult times made people feel not alone, a tremendous spiritual strength. Each time they gathered for remembrance and tribute, people felt an inspiring energy, as if Marie still existed, like an eternal flame. Her lyrics became part of their souls, a sharp element engraved in their memories and emotions. Through memorial performances, Marie's message always lingered. No matter what, never stop loving, never give up on your dreams. More than just an artist, Marie Osmond became a cultural phenomenon, a symbol of faith and strength. Many said she was an inspiration, not only for artists but for anyone who had ever felt pain and loss. She taught everyone that life might be harsh, but music is the guiding light, a way to connect souls in the moments of hardship. Every song of hers is a love ballad of human desires, pains, and joys. Despite the passing of time, each year, from memorial services to events and concerts, Marie will always live on, as a source of energy in every heart. Her legacy is not just music but also love, power, and indescribable passion. Young generations, who never shared the same era with her, continue to tell her story, reminding each other that life is an endless journey and love will always guide the way. Where there is music, there is Marie. Each time a melody plays, breaks of memories return, drawing listeners into the journey she created. The future will always hold surprises, but what remains unchangeable is the legacy Marie left behind. She turned music into a gift, a sharing that each person can carry with them, leaving a profound mark on life. Life may have lost Marie's voice, but the flame in the hearts of her admirers will never be extinguished. The annual tributes will not only serve as a place for commemoration but also as a celebration of the values she lived and dedicated herself to. The world will forever remember the image of an artist who lived, loved, and devoted herself to her passion. Marie Osmond, who touched the hearts of millions, will always live on in their memories. The life of an artist, when cherished through time, becomes an unforgettable legacy. Every dream, every story, every shadow will remain in every space of our souls. Introduction to Marie Osmond. The First Journey. Marie Osmond was born on October 13, 1959, into a musical family in Ogden, Utah. As the eighth child in a family of 9, she grew up in a space filled with music. Her father, George Osmond, was not only an artist but also the head of the Osmond family, inspiring his children to pursue music from an early age. From a young age, Marie listened to the songs of her father and mother, allowing her to feel the warmth and closeness that music provided. Marie Osmond was nurtured in love and care. Family concerts were frequently held, turning the Osmond home into a vibrant artistic space. She and her siblings often performed together, creating memorable and unforgettable moments. She quickly discovered that music was not merely a form of entertainment but also a means to connect with others. From an early age, Marie cherished the dream of becoming an artist. She recalled the days when she stood in front of a mirror, performing her favorite songs. Those moments were not just fun, but also the beginning of the artistic path she would follow. This journey was further affirmed when, at just 4 years old, she appeared on stage for the first time. Her confidence and innate talent helped her attract the audience's attention, marking the initial steps for her future career. As she entered her teenage years, Marie joined the family music group, the Osmonds, along with her siblings. They began performing on television and at concerts, quickly becoming a sensation. Marie's youthfulness, talent, and charm made her one of the most prominent faces. She felt proud to stand with her siblings, forming a strong musical team, marking significant milestones in her career. However, not everything was easy. The pressures of the music industry and fame could weigh heavily on her. Criticism and psychological pressures often made her doubt her abilities. Marie had to learn to overcome her insecurities and recognize that her music held value, regardless of others' opinions. The early days of her career. When Marie turned 17, she decided to pursue a solo career. It was not an easy decision, especially since all her family members had already achieved their successes. However, her heart called to music, and she knew that she could not live without pursuing this passion. In the mid-1970s, Marie released her debut song Paper Roses, which quickly became a hit. The song had a gentle, sweet tone, reflecting both the thoughts of a young girl and deeper aspirations. Paper Roses quickly climbed the charts, becoming a symbol of Marie's voice. Marie felt excited and happy to see her name appear in the media. It was then she realized she had truly stepped into the music world she had always dreamed of. This success opened new doors for Marie, giving her opportunities to perform on larger stages. She frequently participated in television shows, appearing on popular talk shows, where her artistic persona gradually came to life. Marie's performances were not only watched for the music but also for the special energy she radiated. She shined and captivated the audience's attention. Alongside becoming a solo artist, Marie maintained a close relationship with her family. She participated in the Osmond Group's performances and continually built her image in the hearts of her fans. Her relationships with her siblings also served as a tremendous encouragement, helping her navigate through the pressures and challenges of the music industry. By the end of the 1970s, Marie had become one of the most notable faces in the country and pop music scene. She attracted listeners not only with her voice but also with her heart and soul embedded in each song. The life of Marie Osmond was an emotional journey, where music was not only a passion but also a way for her to connect and share. The peak of fame. Time passed, and the name Marie Osmond quickly reached the pinnacle of fame in the music industry. Following the success of Paper Roses, she continued to release many other hits, with her sweet voice and captivating performance style. In 1974, Marie released her first album titled Paper Roses, which solidified her status in country and pop music. In the following years, Marie's career soared with a series of hit songs like It's a Heartache and Meet Me in Montana. Each song brought a different story, reflecting her deep and genuine emotions. The blend of country and pop music created a unique style that made her one of the artists fans could not overlook. Marie frequently toured from small stages to large theaters. Each performance carried its own emotion, and she always aimed to provide the best experiences for her audience. Fans attended not just to listen to music but also to feel the positive energy she radiated. With her radiant smile and emotional voice, Marie had the ability to connect with every person in the auditorium, making them feel like part of the story she was telling. However, with fame came significant pressure, and often, Marie had to face fierce competition in the music industry. She was acutely aware that this industry demanded not just talent but also patience and perseverance. Marie worked hard to maintain her standing in the hearts of her fans and continuously reinvented herself. She participated in numerous television programs, including reality shows, from The Donnie Marie Show to top country music performances, showcasing her abilities and diversity. Her appearances on television not only helped solidify her name but also became a crucial part of her public image. With her communication skills and charm, each of her appearances captivated the attention of audiences and media alike. This success helped her expand her relationships with many other artists, allowing her to learn and grow further in her career. In addition to her musical successes, Marie began branching out into other fields. She participated in films and showcased her acting talents in television shows and movies. This not only enriched her artistic skills but also helped her become a familiar face in the public eye. Personal life. Under the dazzling stage lights, Marie Osmond also faced challenges in her personal life. While her career was flourishing, her private life was far from easy. During the early years of her fame, Marie experienced tumultuous romantic relationships. She married for the first time at just 18 years old to a man named Steve Craig. They had a son together, but the marriage was short-lived, ultimately ending in divorce. Despite her deep love for her child, Marie felt the pressure and difficulty of being a single mother in the harsh entertainment industry. She tried to balance raising her child with her career. Marie often shared that feelings of loneliness and anxiety were inevitable, but she was determined not to let them ruin the values she had built. After her first marriage, Marie found love for the second time with Brian Blossel. They married in 1986 and welcomed 3 more children, 1 son and 2 daughters. Marie found this union to be more fulfilling, and Brian offered her significant support in both her career and personal life. She felt that, during difficult times, family was the biggest source of encouragement. However, life was not all rosy. Marie faced challenges in her relationship with Brian. Things gradually became complicated as the pressures of fame and artistic life began to create rifts in their marriage. Ultimately, after over 20 years together, they decided to divorce in 2007. This separation was not only a shock for her personally but also for the public, who had loved this family. Marie once shared that at times she felt like a powerless mother. Her personal aspects were often scrutinized by the media, making her feel lonely in a world of attention and judgment. Yet Marie always sought to find positive steps amid the difficulties, applying lessons from music to her life. She began writing many songs reflecting the pains and emotions she experienced in life, which not only helped her heal but also uplifted others. Marie realized that music was not merely a job but also a way for her to heal and connect with others. Her songs became a voice for many women feeling lost and alone. With a desire to bring hope, she organized numerous charity concerts to support those facing life's difficulties, helping both herself and those around her. The journey of an artist. When Marie Osmond looks back on her long journey in the music career, she sees not just hits and awards but also emotional moments, personal victories, and failures that she faced. Her journey was not merely about fame but about self-discovery, overcoming daunting challenges, and honing her talent. Audiences not only loved Marie's music but also felt the authenticity and deep connection with the stories she told. One of the most admirable things about Marie was her ability to share her personal experiences through music, from joy and pain to valuable lessons. She knew that music possesses healing power, and she herself had experienced this. Songs like With All My Love were not just creations but embodied the love she had for her family, children, and loved ones. Marie also placed great emphasis on creating intimacy with her fans by organizing meet and greet sessions, sharing personal stories, and listening to the audience's emotions. Each concert was not just an entertainment experience but a gathering between her and her fans, where they could all feel the music and connect with life. In those moments, Marie always reminded everyone that we all have the right to pursue our dreams and never give up. As Marie underwent challenging moments in life, from the breakdowns in marriage, psychological pressures, to health battles, she shared these stories candidly, advocating for the strength of other women in similar situations. She has become a symbol of female empowerment, demonstrating that we can rise after failures and continue to move forward. The stage sparkled with lights, music rang out, and she stood there, thanking everyone for creating a wonderful journey. It was a moment for all to reflect on what had passed and look towards a future filled with hope. Marie Osmond reminded everyone that no matter how challenging the obstacles and trials, music would always be a bridge connecting people together, and that was the invaluable legacy she wished